I'm type nigga, I stand on business first, bro.
おい、動くなよ。
Alright, we're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna be doing an episode reaction of Alya sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. And to be honest, after I saw the first episode, I was like, it's okay, you know? But then I look on here, it's like on Mao, and it's like damn near the #1 romance anime of the split. It is next to some of these other bigger animes, probably people's favorite anime of the split so far. If you're not counting, like I said, Slime, not counting Ocean no Koi, it's people's favorite anime thus far. And I was like, okay, let me watch it and see what it's about. And I'll be honest, I got to all this and I thought, okay, pretty good so far. It's giving me more like, okay, so she's not some submissive type of female lead. She straight up kicks this man while he is sleeping to get him to wake up. It's kind of reminding me a bit of Kaguya. It kind of reminded me of a Haruha-san. I'm getting those kind of classroom vibes, but the personality is completely different. It's much more childish, like it should be. A little antagonistic at times. At least she likes him, and he blushes every time she does her little reaction. And then, you know, you get to these moments here where you're like, okay. At this point, when I saw this, I was like, I know what I'm about to be in for. The rest here is going to be nothing but degeneracy. It's going to be nothing but that. And I'm watching, and I'm like, I already know where this scene is going to go. She's going to have to change her socks. I call them stockings because of how high they are, but they're socks. And then you keep going. So she's about to change them here. And then he just instinctually just blushes and looks away, but still standing there. But she sees his reaction, and you know what she does? She's a menace. She's like, oh, I'm about to mess with him. And then we get the scene that everyone is talking about. She tells him to put it on for her. And this is the little moment where we're like, okay, so is he actually going to do it? And she's like, you want to do it. I know you want to do it. Consider this your reward for doing it. You know, consider this your reward for going to get my sock. And he's like, I'm not even, you know, some people are into that, you know, but I'm not one of them. And she's like, oh, really? She's like, was I wrong? No hesitation. He's like, nope, I'll do it. And I'm just like, this is happening. This is happening. This is about to happen. And we get to the said scene, and it's over the top, given it's anime, but like, I'm just saying, like, look away for a second. You change whatever. You don't see this. You put something else on the screen. You just like turn the volume up a little bit, open your door to your room, and you think for a second what this sounds like. Get a little demonetization strike. If you watch this anime, the first episode, that's all you're gonna be talking about. You're like, you get nothing but feet. What is that? What's that sailor? It's like, I don't even know what it's called. It was like one particular anime last couple splits that was basically just nothing but a foot the entire time. Based off of some teaser I saw the next couple episodes that they're gonna shift their taste a little bit. I'm not a biggest romance fan, but when I do watch romance animes, I expect a higher level quality that I wouldn't necessarily demand from isekai, because you're getting trash when you're getting them. So when I look at this one, I'm like, okay, their relationship in between, it's pretty good. Like I said, up to here, I don't know why this happens for when I'm on a Crunchyroll, but let me just do this then for a second, full screen. So this part right here is the best of the entirety of the show for the first episode to me. To me, it's the best because it's a playful attitude between the two of them. She's playing the antagonist to him the entire time. She's trying to not just playing around with him essentially the entire time. Turn up the volume. She does her little Russian speech. When I heard the Russian, I was like, oh, I don't speak Russian. It sounds okay. when you go on Twitter and people hear this, they're like, it's a bastardization of Russian. And I'm like, okay, cool. If I heard, English in an anime, I would say the same thing. So not really against that. I think people still like the show. But like I said, the relationship is good. It's playful. They're not ditzy. I think he knows that she likes him. He flat out just says he knows, but he doesn't want to get into that and tell her that, hey, I can understand Russian, because that's the big part of the show, that he can understand Russian pretty well because they were childhood friends. They kind of forgot they were childhood friends. I don't think anyone's confused about that. The audience know that. But he's like, it's too troublesome to get into that as to why she's calling him cute. I will say the friends are okay. You have 2 unnamed friends so far. You have the cute boy, you have the overly lover boy here. But still, they don't get into the show that much because right in when we get Yuki-chan here, the rich girl, basically she's also his childhood best friend in a way because they knew each other since kindergarten. They immediately just kind of leave because they don't want to deal and talk to these guys. And as soon as they leave, yeah, so they leave, right? She looks back, turns, and immediately gets closer to him. The thing is with Yuki-chan, I don't think she necessarily has any like romantic actual feelings for Kazukun. It's just basically she's here to just be a friend. She's probably the most what's the word? It's kind of like the relationship between Denji and Power in a way, almost, just in terms of just that level of friendship. They just know each other forever. So Alaya doesn't like it, and she's like very surprised that he even has a female friend. And then he's just like, "Are you stupid? You're my friend." Points directly to her like, "What are you talking about?" And she can't even believe they're friends, but she's happy about it. Same thing when like Yuki-chan was trying to like get her to recognize her as a friend. Alaya just does not have any friends, and she assumed she had no friends here in Japan. But yeah, I'm not like a huge fan of romance animes. Only a few like really drive my attention to where I'm like, yeah, that's awesome, but they usually have to be great. This is okay. I can watch this. I can watch this for a bit, but I'll keep watching to see. I'll keep watching to understand why people are so hyped about this show. But yeah, you guys let me know now in the comment sections if you are going to continue to watch this show. Have you watched this episode? Are you interested in watching the anime in general? Let me know about your thoughts. But yeah, that's going to do it for my episode 1 reaction to the show.